This snippet is creating an ASP.NET master page in Expression Web 2, Part 1. I'm Matthew Hendershot, presenting from Zoom In Online for Microsoft. Microsoft's ASP.NET architecture lends some meaningful tools to designers. Master pages allow a designer to create templates for websites and pages. In addition to the obvious benefits of smaller, faster websites and easier maintenance, using an ASP.NET master page content page arrangement opens the door for a designer to use additional ASP.NET controls, many of which can be dragged from the toolbox pane right onto the page. Besides a healthy ASP.NET Toolbox collection, Expression Web 2 renders master page content in design view, and when an ASP.NET page is previewed in a browser, the Expression Development Server executes the ASP.NET code automatically, freeing the designer from having to maintain a server on their local machine or publish every change to a server just to test it. To begin, open Expression Web 2. Click File, New, Website. Click Empty Website and then replace the last folder name in the location field with Master Page Example so that Expression Web will create a new site named Master Page Example. Click OK to create the empty site. With the new empty website now open in Expression Web 2, click File, Import, Personal Web Package. Browse to the location you saved the file masterpageexample.fwp and double-click it to open it. Make sure all the fields and folders, in this case 2, are checked and then click the Import button. You will see a security warning. Click the Run button and then click OK in the confirmation dialog. In the Folders List pane, double-click the file default.html to open it for editing. This is a simple XHTML template page. You will now move elements from it to an ASP.NET master page, and then use that master page to create the pages for a simple website. Click File, New, Page. The New Page dialog appears. Select ASP.NET in the left pane. Double-click Master Page in the pane to the right, and a new empty master page is created. Set your cursor in the design view and look at the code in the code pane. You can see a fairly simple page with an ASP.NET form and content placeholder tag. Both of these are key concepts in ASP.NET pages using the master page content page arrangement. Notice that there's another content placeholder in the head section of the page. This content placeholder enables the designer to set meta content and head section elements on the content pages attached to the master page. Switch back to the default.html file. Examine the content within the head section. This code is important for search optimization and other organizational purposes. With master pages, the designer or developer has a choice of what head content is editable by users attaching content pages to the master page. This may take a little forethought, but it's not as complicated as it may seem at first glance. For this example, we'll set all of the head section information in the master page, except for the description, keywords, and of course, the title of the page. Set your cursor in the head section of the default.html file. Click and drag from the meta tag owner to the meta tag revisit after to select them all. Right-click over your highlighted tags and click Copy, or use Ctrl-C. Switch back to the newly created master page. Set your cursor in the head section just after the closing tag for the content placeholder and press Enter on your keyboard to break a new line. Right-click and click Paste or use Ctrl-V. Your meta tags are now pasted into the master page and will appear on every page that is attached to it. Switch to the default.html file and copy the Stylesheet link in the code pane. Return to the newly created master page and paste the Stylesheet just above the closing head tag. Switch to the default HTML file. Set your cursor in the banner area in the design pane. On the Quick Tag selector, point to the body and then click Select Contents. Right-click over the highlighted code in the code pane and click Copy. Go to the master page and set your cursor in the design pane. On the Quick Tag selector, point to the Form Form 1 entry and click Select Tag Contents. Right-click over the highlighted code in the code pane and click Paste. Save the file as default.master and save it to the root of your site. Click Yes on the warning dialog noting the lack of a content region. We'll add one in a minute. Notice that now it looks identical to the default.html file. In the design pane, set your cursor in the H1 tag in the content area. On the Quick Tag selector, point to the div #content tag and select Tag Contents. Then, on your keyboard, click the Delete key. Click Format and point to Master Page. Then click Manage Content Regions. The Manage Content Regions dialog opens. Type Content in the region name field and then click the Add button. Click Close on the Manage Content Regions dialog. As you can see in the master page, a content region was added with a paragraph tag inside it, which contains the text Content. On the Common toolbar, click the Save button to save your changes to the master page. That's it in its most basic, a master page that you can attach to one or more content pages. Thanks for watching. I'm Matthew Hendershot from Zoom In Online, presenting for Microsoft.